Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and his son Yahusha HaMashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo, and right now I'm in a live trade on MES. That's the micro ES futures. And let me just break down how I got into this trade. So let's see here, price. Oh, let me pull out this Epic pen. I always forget to do this. Alright, so I think I should probably start with the Bookmap chart. So let me go over here. Alright, so here's the open. So we opened around this area here at let's see, what was that? Let's say around 4008. So we had a little pullback here. So let me just pull out the Epic pen. Right, so this was the open here around 4008. We had this pullback to around, let's see, gotta switch this out every time I do this. So let's see, we had a pullback around 4003. So that created the IB low. That's the initial balance low. Let's see, that's exactly at, let's see here, let me open this a little bit. Right, so the IB low is actually at 4004, right? So we pulled back to around this area here, probably tested a little lower than that too, like 403.50. So let me just pull this down a little bit here. Right, so that's the IB low right there. And then we pushed up from that, from the IB low. We had some nice bullish action. And I was just waiting for my entry level, right? Because I'm looking for a pop-up in the RTH open, and then I'm selling at value area high, right? So we had a nice bullish run. We broke above this POC level right here at around 4,850. So that was the POC level right there. We had a retest. We also broke VWAP at around 4006. And we retested here around 4007. And we pushed up nicely. Nice bullish run. Anyone who took this this breakout, this was a nice play. We had another retest here at around 4012. Pushed up again eventually till we got to, well, we actually broke the overnight high. The overnight high was right here around, let's see, around 4014. So we broke the overnight high. We broke above Camarilla R4 at this level right here around 4017.25, and we peaked out here above value area high around like let's see, let's open this up. So this was actually the IBH high, but I have to move this up a little bit here. So this would be probably here, right? So the IBH, or the initial balance high, was around 4,024.50. Right, so we had that top out right there, and this is when I was looking at price action. So my strategy is at this value area high. I think the value area high setup is an outside value relationship, so I'm looking for price to come up to this level and start rejecting, right? So let me even go back over to my trading view chart where I kind of marked this up. Hold on one second. All right, right? So that's the value area high right there. And this is my copper pivot zone. So let's see what's in the copper pivot zone. It's wait, hold on. Right, so that's Camarilla R4 in there, along with the upper park level, right? So let me see if I can make that a little bigger. Right, so with these two levels right here, upper park of the money zone and the Camarilla R4, I mark that as like my copper pivot zone. So that's supposed to be like a good resistance level. And this is the value area high right there, so that's where we topped out. I also have like a fib line here where I pulled, can't remember, I think it was from the highs or from one of the pullbacks, right? And this created a 30, or actually it's from the monthly level, right? So I was doing some top-down analysis, and this 38% fib retracement level here is resistance, and we actually hit that level right there with the value area high. So it's a nice correlation between the fibs and the value area high for today. So I think we have a Fed guy speaking, so I guess they didn't like what he said. So we actually hit that target, and I think it was planned out nicely because we had a nice bullish run up until he speaks, and then we got the sell-off back to, right now we're back to the mid, and my target is 3985, which is around this level right here, around the bottom central pivot zone. So I think I took some profit somewhere around here, but we'll go to the trading platform soon. Couple other things I'm looking at here in this live trade, looking at the VIX. Right, so the VIX bottomed out here around 10:15 and started to push up, right? So that's a good correlation for my rejection of the value area high when it starts topping out here. And let's see, we hit the value area high around, what time was it? Around 10:09, and topped out around 10:09. So around this level here at 10:09, we started having that doji candle and the reversal pattern coming in on the VIX, right? So that was good for my trade as well. Those are some of the things I look at as well. And looking at the US dollar as well. So at 10:09 when we topped out, we were still dropping on the US dollar, so that was still bullish. We were still in the bullish run. That was the big candles I was seeing over on Bookmap. Let me just switch over to Bookmap so you can see that. Right, so you can see at 10:09 right here, big bullish run up. And going back to the US dollar, the US dollar is falling at that time, right? So that's giving it the energy to have that bullish push up. So when we bottomed out on the US dollar here at 10.25, started to push up, and at 10.25, let's see on Bookmap, where are we? Right, so on Bookmap at 10.25, we're having this this sideways movement, a little auction right here when we started selling off. And 10.25, we had that push back up, retest, and another sell off again around 10.30. So let's see, going back over to the US dollar here. So 10.25, we bottomed out, and then we started to push up at 10.30 on the 10.30 candle. So that was causing that that retest on Bookmap. 10.25 here, the push up, and then the sell off at 10:30. Right, so let me just keep that here and go to my trading platform. Let's see. All right, so the first entry here was at 40.20. So after this rejection here, let's switch back over to Bookmap. So 40.20 at around 10.16. So let's see here. Open this up a little bit. Try to go to 10.16. So I saw the top out right here. We had the pullback. So that's the failure above the value area high. Let's see. Let's use the epic pen. Right, so we had the top out here. We pulled back to around, let's see, around roughly 418.75. Right, so at 10.16, let's see what 10.16 is. So probably around this area here, that's when I saw this retest, and I entered my trade around here, right? So when we got this sell-off and this retest of this level again, that's when I went short. So it retests here again, pull back a little bit, retest at around value area high. So I set my stop at 40.23.50, so I almost got stopped out. So that was my my first retest. I just wanted to stay just above the value area high because it's bullish, right? So in case it would push back on me, I just decided to keep a tight stop, right? So let's see here. Right, the second entry was at, let's see if I could see that. That was, make this a little bigger. Man, I can't see it now. See if I could open that up. Right, so entered again at 40.20 and then another one at 40.18, right? So let's go to Bookmap and see what that looks like. 40.20 and 40.18 at around what time? At 10:22, right? So pulling over here. Right, so at 10:22, this is the pullback I entered on here, and that was at 4:20. You can see that right there. So entered on this pullback, and I think another one here at 4:18. Right, and that was just at what time? 10:23. So right here, where is it? Where is it? So somewhere around here on this pullback, that's when I entered this trade right here. That's the third entry, right? So price pulled back on me again, and my last entry was at let's see, 10:34 at 418.50. So let's see here. So we had this pullback. Let me just show you here. So we retested this level again. My stop is still above the value area high, so we had a nice retest right here. I guess I wasn't that confident to take another entry right there because I was looking at it like it's pulling back heavily. So let me be cautious and just take a stop out if it comes back, right? So at 10:34, I took 418.50. So let's see here. right? So it's somewhere around here, right? So on this retest level here, took another entry, which was my last entry short. It pulled back a little more to around 419.75, and then we just sold off from there. You know, had some big selling, broke VWAP. Let's see, we broke this POC level right here as well, pushing down heavily. We had the retest of the POC area at around 408. Another retest here at 4750, sold off again. Eventually pulled back up here to 4004.45. Another sell-off down to around 3998.50. Pull back, we retest this level again. And all this was the initial balance low at around 4003.50, right? So we broke the initial balance low at what time? Let's see, around around 10:38 we broke the initial balance low. Let's see, moving sideways here a little bit. We had another breakdown. We came down to 3997.29. Then we retested the structure again from the breakout. So let me just tighten this up. So we're back at like current price action right now. So we have this sideways movement, a nice little bullish run up here to like 4006. So nice retest on the selling off, almost at the POC level here. Right now I'm thinking about should I close out? Is it gonna reverse here, or should I let this play out? So my stop is at let's see, let's go back over to my trading platform. Right, so my stop is at 4009.50, right, which is, it's above the POC level. Let's see here. I already took profit though. Took profit on this hammer candle right here at around, I took off half the position at 4001.25, right? So that was just above this Camarilla R3 level. So we're retesting this zone right here. So we could probably get like a reversal here back into like the uptrend. So not sure though. It's looking like a reversal pattern though. We're creating higher lows, right? VWAP is pushing down here, so we gotta see what it's doing around VWAP at 4004.75, and that's VWAP on this trading platform. But on Bookmap, VWAP is at 4009.92. So, I don't know if I'll let it just come back and retest the VWAP level, because to me it's looking like it's starting to reverse now. So I'm not sure, but we just got this POC moving down. So this was too high, so it's moving down. This POC is, the both POCs are moving down, which is, this one here is the session volume profile, the purple line, and this one here is the trades counter POC, right? So they both kind of move around. One is moving around with price action, one is moving around with volume, so they kind of coincide a lot. So we having that rejection right there. That's good. So this is signifying that this area was too high, and now it's pulling down here, and we're getting the rejection here as well. So this is signifying that this is also too high. So we might get further selling right now. And now with this right here, if we do reclaim this POC level, I think this is good enough for me to stop out the trade, because that would mean that this is now too low and it's actively seeking higher price, right? So it'll come back up to VWAP and these levels. So if we break above this level right here, I might just stop out on the trade. So we're kind of just sitting around here at the IB low, right? So we're pushing above these POC levels right here at around 4,005. So we came down from 4,008 on the POC levels to 4,005. Got some buying here. Maybe this is a retest to go higher. You see that pullback right there to the POC level might be a retest to go higher. If we fail, then we'll get the continuation lower. Right, so we got the breakdown of that, got the retest. Retesting the structure right here. And the fail again. So it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking like we're going to get the selling. Gotta break the IB low again. Right, so another retest of the structure right here. Just making sure it's too high, so they're testing it again. We had this exhaustion up here at 4,005.75. Alright, so we got one right here. We got a buyer right up there. And more sellers. That's a lower high right there. We had no buyers right there at 4,550. More selling coming in, retesting exhaustion here again at 4,004. Oh, so we got some buyers. They came back, tested POC again. But it's looking like the sellers are in control. The bubbles are bigger on the selling. But we gotta break this IB low at 4,003.50. So they're having a little auction right here. They're trying to decide if this is really too high. Buyers are pushing back though. Right, so buyers are coming in heavy. Right, so retest of this level. Let's see if we're gonna get the breakout now. So I think from this price action here, this is really starting to look like a reversal. So I'm gonna close my position here and just call it a day. Wait, hold on, let me switch back over just so you can see. Just trying to make a decision right here. Well, we're still below this POC level, so let me not jump the gun. Let me just let it play out. Just because we're getting some short covering doesn't mean that I should, get antsy and just jump the gun and try and stop out, You gotta keep your frame of mind within the context of the trend, So if they're short covering a little bit, it doesn't mean that this isn't going to happen, You see how it's coming back there. So if I got antsy, I could have stopped out because it's breaking these levels here at 4,006. We pushed up to 4,007. Right, so we're getting back to the IB low right here. And again, my target is at 3985, which is around this level here, which I call the golden pivot zone. So all these levels, the value area low, the bottom pivot zone, pivot range. See, this is the pivot range right here. This is the central pivot. This is the bottom central pivot, and this is the top central pivot, and they all coincide with the value area low. And we also have some POC levels, and this is the POC level here from the open, and this is the overnight low. So we could actually get back to the overnight low. We already took out the overnight high, so it's looking like we want to come back to the overnight low. But I think I'm gonna front run that though. Maybe I might take profit at 3980, or just at the central pivot level of 3982. Kind of front run that overnight low. See, we got more selling coming in here. This is a volume profile, high volume node on my 4-hour chart on TradingView. So let me see if that's still active. Let me show you that. And this setup right here was, this would have been my perfect setup, you know, to come back down. It's more like a swing trade though. See, like if we came up to this level right here, what was that? Around 4,088.25. Then I think it would be a nice short down to like 3808. Well, let's see here, looking at the high volume node. Let's see, where is it? 39975, 399975. Wait, hold on. Yeah, 399975. Let's see. Right, so it actually moved to 39950. So it's moving down a little bit. That's that pink line right there, 39950, or 39925 actually. Yeah. So let me adjust that on Bookmap. So we could go down to 399999925. Yeah, so that's good right there. Right, so that's good right there. Right, so we got back down now to Camarilla R3. We have another variable high volume node. That's where the POC has been earlier today, or maybe a previous session. So we got to check this level here now, see if that's too low, see if we're gonna get some reaction at this level here at 3994. You see, I'm just checking out the US dollar right now. Alright, this is something I gotta pay attention to here. So the US dollar is coming back into a golden pivot zone. So today we kind of broke down from this level. This is the pivot level, so I gotta watch out for a reversal here if the US dollar starts breaking down again from this level. So let me go back to Bookmap, see what's going on. Right, we're getting a nice little bullish run from that little pullback on the US dollar that you saw right there. So we're getting a nice little pullback. Came back to the high volume node. Retest of this breakdown level right here. I don't think I want to let it retest this level again because I think that'll be too much of a retracement, but I don't know, I might let it play out though. The trade is working nicely, so just thinking I don't want to give back too much, but it's probably best to just let the trade work. Right, so the sellers are coming back in here after this retest. So we retested this level here at 4,000. Coming back to the Camarilla R3 level. Camarilla R3 is at 3996.50. We're getting to that level right now. Nice big sell-in, looking for the continuation. A little retest right there. Right, so we're breaking Camarilla R3 right now. Retest up back up to 3997, sell off again. And these things, I don't know if you're hearing those little sounds, those little like pong pong sounds. These are let's see here, let me open this up. Right, so that's the market pulse. It's an add-on on Bookmap, and it shows you volume pressure, right? So this is the MES, so that's volume pressure right there, and they all show like correlation between the market selling. So this is RTY, and let me use this Epic pen to highlight some of the stuff here. Right, so that's RTY, that's the MES, that's the MNQ, and this is Bitcoin. Alright, so we're coming back to retest this level again. I don't know, maybe R3 here is creating some kind of support right now. So this here is like it's another reversal kind of pattern. So we had this little support auction right here, had the breakup. Now we're moving sideways in this area right here, but again we're breaking down, so it's good. The downtrend is still in effect, because you gotta keep an eye on price action for when you get those kind of real reversal signals. And right now Camarilla R3 is kind of showing some support right here. So we got to break down through that again to maintain that that downtrend. So this would be a double bottom right here. And the next thing I have to look at too is that there's no liquidity down here at my targets, right? So the last liquidity here is at 390, 3990, right? So price might stop around this area, so I gotta keep an eye on that as well. I think we will get to 3990, but the targets probably isn't too sure because there's no liquidity for price to get to, you know, or try and attack. So let's see. Right, so you see the change in let me just change the color of this here. So you see the change in price action here at Camarilla R3. Right, so support is happening right now. And price has been moving sideways around this area for a little while now. All right, now we got the selling coming in. Right, so broke down from support. Right, so this is the liquidity I'm looking at right here to see if we're gonna get support at this area, because there will be no targets other than this right here. So I gotta be mindful of that. Probably wanna start taking profit if it starts reversing from here. Let's see, what time is it? It's 11:25. All right. Right, so you see we're actually getting support. We're retesting where the POC was before, that variable high volume node. So you see we're stopping right at that level. So we're breaking down from that level right now. 3994. Let's go over to the chart and see what that's looking like. You see what the candles are looking like. So you see we had this sideways movement. We had Camarilla R3 just above there holding support, and now we broke. We have this kind of hammer doji candle forming here back above Camarilla R3. But this one here, this Camarilla R3 is slightly different from the one I use on TradingView. I use Quantum Trading's Camarilla pivots. That's by Anna Cooling. And they're slightly different from these kind of just regular Camarillas, right? So they're tweaked a little bit. I think she has certain formulas in it as well. So they're actually better than these regular ones, I think. Because you could see on Bookmap it actually, wait, hold on, let me just switch over. Right, so you could see here the levels kind of coincide better, right? Because on the trading platform it looks a little different, like it was just it was above it, but this was actually showing it was at the Camarilla levels for support. So it was much better in my opinion. So these on the trading platform are just kind of generic, you know. Right, so this price action is looking like it wants to support, right? It wants to get support here, so gotta be careful with that too. Let's go back to Bookmap, because you see it's retesting Camarilla R3 to probably to the T right there to let's see how much ticks it got above. 3996.75, right? So just one tick above Camarilla R3. So that's why I like Quantum Trading's Camarilla is much better, you know. Oh man, this trend is working nice, man. Every time it comes up to a level, it just shows that okay, we're just short in the pop, you know. It's just keep on rejecting at these levels, right? So basically just a retest of this breakdown level here, and let's see if we could get to 390, 3990.50, or 3990, what is this, 3990.75. Let's see if any liquidity is coming in the book. Still nothing around the golden pivot zone and the value area low. My target is at 3982. So nothing around there really. Alright, so another retest, but these are lower highs, higher lows. Coming back to Camarilla R3 again. Nice buying coming in. You see heavy buying on the NQ, buying on the ES. Man, they keep getting shut down though. Sellers are definitely in control today. Back to this level, breakdown, retest, selling again. Let's see if these guys stay in the book to transact or if they pull their orders. Man, sellers are aggressive. Let's see, I'm getting an alert here. The US dollar is probably pushing up. Let me just check that out real quick. Right, so you see that's why I look at the US dollar as well. So the US dollar is breaking above the golden pivot zone, getting back to these highs right here. I have another alert right here at 12962, and this is a little different from the Dixie. This is the FXCM dollar index. Right, so let me just highlight that. Right, so you see that up there, that's the Dow Jones FXCM dollar index. So it's going to be different numbers from the Dixie. Right, so it's probably heading back to the mid. So it's a nice inverse relationship with like the ES and the SPY and stuff like that when this is pushing up. See here, when this is pushing up, the ES is probably pushing down, right? But this ES chart on TradingView is lagging, so I'd have to show you here, right? So you see we head into our targets. Let's see. Right, so we actually broke below 390, 3990. And we got some liquidity lower now, so could still get to the target, right? So let's see. So the overnight low is around, let's see, 397275. Let me see if I can make that bigger to get the correct level. Right, so 3973. So I think I'll try and get to the overnight low. See, I could put my stop now above Camarilla R3 at 399750. So let me go over to my trading platform and do that. So 399750, right? So that's where the stop loss is. Let's see here. Overnight low is what again? I think it's 3973. Let's front run that a little bit, and let's see if we could get like a runner today, you know. So let's see, I'm in this trade from, let's see here, from 40.20 up here, right? Now we're at 399075. So it's a nice trade today. Took profit here at let's see, 4001.25. Right, so if it comes back around this Camarilla R3 level and breaks above that level, that's when I'll stop out. So trying to get to this target of 3974, just above the overnight low. And yeah, let me just stop this video now. Let's see how long we got on this video. Oh, 49 minutes. Wow. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this live trading, man. You can see how I break down price action and I use Bookmap to stay in the trade, you know. And it helps me not get psyched out by, you know, certain price movements. Like even now it's retracing, you know, but it's only coming up here to test this level really, right? Probably gonna get that heavy selling again like it's been doing. So we'll see. We actually got some some liquidity in the book here down at these levels. I think some of these guys pulled as well, but this is looking a little different. You see how this ask is moving up while price is moving up, is trying to support it, right? So all these little things you gotta be mindful of, and look at how big players are trying to affect the price, right? So they gotta come back down here and take him out, or make him pull his order, you know, because he probably pulled from this area here, right? You see how he pulled and added to this area here. So this guy is probably thinking reversal at this level here. And if that's the play for real, then I'm gonna stop out around this level here. Alright, y'all, so that's my live trade. You see where, you know where my target is. It's 3974. Let's see if we get that sell off today. If not, it breaks above Camarilla archery again, I'll be stopping out for a nice profit today. So I hope you all enjoyed this live trading, man, and my little breakdown. If you want to leave any comments, any suggestions, and shout out to Tom B and the Trader Lab. I've learned a lot from Tom B and the way he says to narrate price action or the order flow on Bookmap. So Bookmap has been very helpful, man. And shout out to Bruce as well. I'll probably put this in the blue jacket competition. It's kind of long, but I guess it's detailed. So I guess you guys are looking for details. So this is very detailed. You know what I mean? Kind of breaking down my strategy and thought process. So see, we're getting more sellers coming back in here. We might get a runner today. Alright, y'all. It's Malak Shalomo, and y'all trade safe and stay blessed.